Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is it's February 7th. Um yeah. And we're going to do a random problem, so let's get to it. And today's random problem is the 1182 shortest distance to target color. So what does that mean? You're given an array of colors in which there are three colors, 1, 2, and 3. Given some queries, each query contains integer I and C. Return the shortest distance between I and the target color C. Index I and C. If there's no solution, return -1. I mean, I think the short answer is just pre-process everything. I think that's like, so you have three colors. If you pre-processing everything for a color, it's gonna be just n times c, right? And n seems small enough that you could times it by 3. So yeah, and I think that's pretty much how I would do it. You can also do binary search if you really like. It'll save you some space. It'll save you all of C space if you just store the indexes for each color and then just like do a binary search to kind of do it in like n for a query. But if you pre-process it the other way, then you do all of one query. So yes, I'm just gonna write this down. But I think these like in an interview, actually I like this as an interview question because there are different ways you can go, and also you can explain why or what the trade-offs are, right? And for this one, for example, you can do it O of n times c time, pre-processing, processing time, and O of 1 query time, and here it's going to lead to O of n times c space as well, right? And then of course the alternative, like we said, is that you can do O of n processing time, O of n space. The reason being that if you only store the indexes, the summation of them is just going to be O of n, so it's going to be O of c faster, but it's going to be O of log n query time, which I think for this particular problem it doesn't actually matter for like it's fast enough no matter what. It's fast enough for these inputs no matter which one you choose, but yeah. But if you're in an interview, then maybe you talk about it and you're like, oh, but in this case it may be very long or something like this, right? So yeah, I mean that's pretty much the idea. Yeah, let's actually implement it. Let's do the O of C one, right? So and you could kind of do it both ways, I think, or both directions, sorry, right? So basically, for example, you go do, right? So okay, yeah. So maybe naming things is hard. That's what I was trying to do in my head. Okay, let's just call it none times which one do I want? I want the outer one. Okay, so n, something like this, right? And n is length of colors. I generally spell colors with a U for whatever reason, just for my past reasons. So sometimes I get confused a little bit and slow down. Anyway, yeah, so then for I in range of 3 or 1 to 4, let's make it clearer. Or 1 to 3 inclusive, if you will, right? So farthest. Let's make this infinity. Maybe that's a little bit easier as a default. That's what I was thinking about for base case, right? So basically, if color sub I is equal to oh, whoops, that's not right? There we go, right? And you could probably write this loop in the other or like the other way as well, but it doesn't really matter, right? Like it'll be an n times c loop. It doesn't matter which order you do it. It matters in that how you implement it, but it doesn't affect the complexity or whatever at all, right? So yeah, so this is j is equal to I, then last is equal to j, right? And maybe we have last is equal to infinity or something, or negative infinity maybe, right? So then now here farthest j sub, oh no, I haven't had it the other way. I sub j is equal to min farthest I sub j, last or j minus last, and yeah, and that's pretty much it. for one direction, and then we have to kind of go backwards just to kind of get it the closest from the other direction. So yeah, though I think the base is a little bit different. Right, so maybe last is going to be infinity, and then now last is j, and then this is plus minus j, right? And this is one of those reasons why like I sometimes have absolute values on these, so that when I make changes or copy and paste, I don't have to think about it too much. I mean, still think about it because you gotta verify. But yeah, for queries, which is for I, C, and query, and then maybe just answer right, and then you have, yeah, I mean that's pretty much it, right? So farthest C of I, answer that append, and that should be good. Are there always all three colors always in it? Oh, -1, that's what I was looking for. Oh, I guess that's here actually. Yeah, if farthest C of I is equal to infinity, then we append 0 or -1. Now we append this thing, and that's it. Did I mess up? Oh, because I chose I is equal to 1 to 4, so that's why. Okay. That's a little bit awkward, isn't it? How do I want to do it? I just want, fine, let's just re-index this to 0 and 3. I don't know. And then we'll just do the query that way. And then, this is a little bit awkward now, actually. But, yeah, well, just gonna do it and be lazy. Oh, what, did I misconfuse? I is the index. Oh no, that's right. Oh, then yeah, I have to change the color, not the index. I just kind of use different variable names. Okay, that's not great. All right, let's see what I am doing here. Maybe there's some maybe I kind of went the wrong way or something funky. So there's 0, 0, infinity. At least it got the 0, right? Oh. No. What? Not this. Wait. Why is it all infinity or zeros? Okay, so for color 1, that's why I kind of indexed it this way, so I could kind of have 0, 0, and then next number is 2. Oh, this is I have to take it out of the if statement, that's why. Okay, whoops. I meant that, but then I got confused somewhere along the way. It's very easy to make mistakes in coding. Turns out I'm not that good, but algo I'm okay, but coding better when I was younger. All right, let's give it a submit. Oh, Oh, because I do some like funky off by 1 infinity things. Which direction do I go? So last is infinity minus some real number. This is very funky, the way that I'm doing these cases. It's just lazy being sentinel, I think, that's all. Oh, I forgot to kind of use, okay, whatever, this is submit then. Yeah, I forgot to copy the test case is what I was saying. But also, yeah, I just kind of, it's a little bit sloppier than I would like, to be honest. I shouldn't get a wrong answer on this one. I mean, I kind of knew that I should have done it this way, but I would have gotten it wrong even if I had this to begin with, because this has to be a little bit bigger. Sometimes I write this a little bit differently, but today I think I got distracted by fixing this bug that I just forgot to go back. Sometimes I just go too fast. So when I talk about, in my contest videos, sometimes I talk, why is my head so low? Sometimes I talk about like going too fast and doing it too slow. That's kind of these are the things I talk about. Sometimes you just take shortcuts mentally, or you just forget because I'm getting older and I'm like, Larry, remember to check this, and I just forgot. Like after I had that dart, but I mean, it is what it is. Definitely a little bit more things on the head when I was younger, but anyway, that's what I have for today. Let me know what you think. Stay good, stay healthy to your mental health. I'll see y'all later and take care. Bye bye.